Okay.
For those who've gone. We made it! Let's go!
See you next year!
Unbelievable! Beats the world record here in UAE! Woo! Aaron Anderson in the building! And one here.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Anita Gerharter. I'm the CEO of the Wings for Life Spinal Cord Research Foundation, and on behalf of
MRI, ne? Das hier ist das Rückenmark. Das Weiße drumherum ist Nerven.
Witam wszystkich. Let's go!
Okay, das glaube ich alles.
Jetzt wird dran geschraubt.
Well, we supported a clinical trial testing a new drug called NVG-291 that's developed by the company NerveGen, and that's a drug for people with chronic spinal cord injuries. The results were very promising. Patients who received the drug showed about a 3-fold increase in electrical conductivity to a specific hand muscle. And that means that even years after their injury, people regained more control in their hands. And that is something that can make a real difference in daily life for the patients. Spinal cord injuries are incredibly complex, and no one yet knows which approach will ultimately succeed. That is why we support the best science across all promising areas. And this is how we try to maximize our chances of achieving a real breakthrough for patients. Artificial intelligence offers exciting new ways to analyze large amounts of data and spot patterns that were previously hidden, even with small and diverse patient groups. This could help develop and refine new therapies. To that end, Wings for Life recently established a collaboration with Microsoft, and we invited applications that specifically combine spinal cord injury research with AI technology. And the interest in the field was really high. Currently, the first applications undergo peer review. The decision then will be announced around summertime. For centuries, it was believed that repair in the central nervous system was impossible. Only in the 1980s, discoveries showed that nerve fibers can, in fact, regenerate, if the conditions are right. Therefore, when Wings for Life was founded 20 years ago, promising work existed, but mainly in basic science and preclinical research. But we were far away from translating these into clinical testing. And today we're seeing real progress. Multiple therapeutic approaches are being tested in clinical trials, and some already show encouraging results. And at the same time, so many more approaches fuel the preclinical pipeline, ensuring that new ideas steadily move towards the clinic. So the question is not anymore if, but when there will be a cure. All our projects are important pieces to solve the puzzle. A recent milestone, though, in spinal cord research is a clinical trial on vagus nerve stimulation that was led by Professor Heinz Kinigadner. In this study, people with chronic spinal cord injury received gentle electric stimulation of the vagus nerve during targeted rehabilitation exercises. The results are promising. Participants experienced significant improvements in their arm and hand function, even years after their injury. The approach is considered safe, non-invasive, and can potentially be used at home. So while further clinical testing is needed before this can become an approved therapy for patients, it's an exciting step forward in helping people regain independence in everyday life. Because spinal cord injuries are so varied, a cure will likely mean a cluster of solutions. The Wings for Life World Run means a lot to the spinal cord injury research community. Private foundations like Wings for Life depend on donations, and the Wings for Life World Run is a turbo booster for this. Since its first edition, more than 60 million euros have been raised through this event alone, which has enabled us to support so many more projects and clinical trials. All of this would not be possible without the Wings for Life World Run.